So we are back. This is a long time coming due. Alright, so the movie that we're talking about today is Kuch Hota. It's a Bollywood film. One of my favorites actually. It has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of flaws and I can point them out. And I know these. But it's a fave. It's a fave, and because of that, I will ignore the flaws. So the movie stars Shah Rukh Khan as Rahul Khanna, Kajol as Anjali, and Rani Mukherjee as Tina. So let's get into it. So the movie starts out with Tina just giving birth, but she has some complications and she tells her husband to find love again with the most dramatic background music playing. She asks her husband to promise to name their daughter Anjali after his former best friend. The next scene goes to their daughter, but it's not really about her, so I'm gonna skip that. Some other parts happen, but it's not too important. So, cut to the next scene. The next part is about the daughter's birthday, because she wait for this from man, I think it's her 8th birthday. And she finally get to read her mother letter them, and the letter details how her mother met her father, and how she ruined a friendship. I shouldn't say that. But anyways, the letter gives some flashback. And so the scene cuts to Rahul at college with Anjali, his best friend. The two of them play basketball and Rahul teeth most of the game. Mia meds it and Shah Rukh Khan play a lot of aggressive, I wouldn't necessarily say abusive, but aggressive characters, especially in the romance film. And this one, not that much different. Anyways, him eventually get mad when he realize Anjali a winner, because she was like a tomboy and she always win the basketball game. I was like, that really. Anyways, yeah. So the two of them get vexed and walk off, and then one musical starts because it is a Bollywood film. So one musical have to go start. Your Lady Ki Diwani, that's the name of the song. I like that. And then make up. So yeah. So some other parts when are too important and then later after that they meet Tina, the principal daughter, who come from England, and Raoul start look at her. Later after that, the two of them start like each other, and Anjali realize she had become obsolete and she is a third wheel. So then we have one scene, I'm gonna skip some part. Then we have one scene where they have a concert, and of course it's another musical, and then boom, fall in love. And it's right here, so me realize I feel it for Anjali. Because the look what she have on her face when she realized Raul and Tina a flirt and in them own little world broke my heart. And then not only that, the matron where look on the female dorm, she's like a mother to Anjali and she noticed it as well and she's like, oh snap, crackle pop. And eventually she leave and Raul and Tina them did a flirt. Upsetting. Anyways, some other not too important scenes happen, and keep in mind this is 1 hour into the film, and it's a 3-hour movie. At this point, then my favorite part of the entire movie, because there's a second. This is the part where them start singing Kuch Hota, literally the title song, and it's epic and it's wonderful. And I would suggest you listen to that song. It is beautiful. So the song actually has all 3 protagonists singing it. And you see Shah Rukh Khan had him favorite move. With him look a shoulder or something. Kuch. I love Shah Rukh Khan. I love him. Honestly. I love his movies. I don't really know the guy, but I love his movies. I'm not lie. Again, one of my favorite parts. So, in each point of view, you have the female lead singing about themselves with the male lead. So you have Tina sing with she and Rahul. You have Anjali sing with she and Rahul. Because after the concert, Anjali realized she love him, But even though she noticed him and Tina, she still feel away. One good way. And then I have Raul as sing about him and Tina, and Anjali's nowhere in and Anyways, song done, and Tina tell her father that Raul and Anjali look like something happen, which ironically is what I think Kuch means. Something happens. Something happen between him and the father is like, nah girl, Raul is all about you. Him and Tina just best. Him and Anjali are just best friend. And Tina, she not really convinced, but Anyways, the two of them confess. And the worst thing about this is that Rahul practices confession with Anjali. I'm like, nigga, really? 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 But even though no same best friend like him, so understandable. And when Anjali realized, say, it's Tina, because he's like, do you think Tina will be alright with me saying this to her? And she's like, who? He's like, Tina, do you think she'll be alright with this? And she's like, yeah, who wouldn't be alright with this? And I'm like, alright. And then him go run to Tina because she that one temple, I give offerings and whatever. And him run to Tina and him go confess in the rain. And yeah, one next musical they happen. And that musical, I love that song. I really love that song. It's so freaking sad. Saddest song. Next. And Anjali Garyard. Alright, she go back at something there. She go back at college and a ball. And we have one montage of her crying and Raul and Tina hug up and a laugh and enjoy themselves. And Angelia get her heart broken because she a pine for one love that's not meant to be. Anyways, that did hurt me. So fire upon people in a happy relationship. I'm sorry. No fire upon people in a happy relationship. That's bad mind speaking. But yeah, it is really sad. So anyways, keep in mind, me I figured say a little girl I read all of this, Cause I see me see she a cry, then me remember say I read the letter. So anyways, she eventually go back home. She tell her teacher say she want to go back home. And the teacher realize why. And Raul and Tina go look for her. And then find her on the train and Raul is like, oh, you really are going? You never say nothing to me? Like, bitch, bye, you do have time for me? You know, see, you're there with your new woman. And she's like, I have to go home because my parents, they need help and my father's sick. And he's like, I don't care. And then eventually, he's all right, I'm sorry. And him run and he's like, please just contact me. Did you say that? I don't remember. But anyways, she's like, you're not going to have time for me now. You have a new person in your life. And Tina look on because she knows what she did. All right. We need to stop blaming Tina. She did nothing wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. Anyways, she wants her daughter. After the daughter don't read the letter, she basically said she wants her daughter get Raul back with Anjali. Them not think Anjali have a life. You think Anjali probably do something? Anyways, yeah, she wants her daughter to get the two of them back together. And then we have the scene. And then the next scene. Anytime you hear me say scene, some of them don't really care about it. So you have the next scene with Anjali at her Sangeet. Now Sangeet is like an Indian bridal shower thingy where they sing songs and dance and it's a bridal show. Them have fun. So we have Anjali at her Sangeet looking lovely and everything. In the first part, I never mentioned it, but she had like short hair. And when she go back home and so on, she grew out her hair and she's looking very pretty. Not that she never pretty before, but she put herself together. So we have that, and it's another good song. So Anjali Sangeet is with her fiance Aman, which is played by Salman Khan. But I like the song with them they play too. So then we have one next scene. And I don't know about what I'm between them scene. But the little girl go run where. So she find out that Anjali run one summer camp and she go run got the summer camp. She bring her grandmother with her. Did she bring her grandmother? Her grandmother bring her. She bring her grandmother with her. And that's where she meets Anjali. So now Raul come home, can't find him daughter. And then he's like, what am I gonna do? But instead of reporting it to the police, because, genius, him go on one news station, something where him daughter like what? Neelam show, yeah. And go on that, he's like, Neelam, can you tell my daughter to come? And she's like, your daddy needs you. Because why not go to the police? Anyways, Anjali ironically is watching the Neelam show and she see Raul, you have to have the dramatic background music. So she see Raul and she's like, Anjali. And she's like, I know me in my table. Because he mentioned him that because he said, Anjali, you need to come on back. And then she run go to Anjali Cobb in the camp. See her clutching the picture with her deceased mother on her chest. Looking like she didn't want kiss. So, next scene, the father find out Raul, find out where she there, and him go there go meet her, and we have a reunion. So at first them awkward with each other, which is normal, I guess, considering that they haven't seen each other from she go up on the train, and the two of them never call each other. And as I said, I like Shah Rukh Khan, but sometimes in characters them just want to kick in at them crutches. Anyways, him try guilt her, but she never contact him. And Goody just said, but you never contact me either. And I'm like, yes. Yes. Anyways, and the two of them chuckle. So Angeli and I granny, she did I watch them. Two of them did I watch them, and they're like, yeah, this not gonna work out. They need to do something. So them decides if I have one basketball contest, because they matter about the people them are arguing. I say girls are better than boys and boys are better than girls. And Angeli's like, girls can do what boys can do. And she's like, actually, me used to be Raul. And Raul is like, I don't recall that. Damn liar. So two of them play against each other, and Raul win this time because Angeli is in a sari, looking so lovely. She's in a sari, and them technically a flirt. There's this scene in Catwoman with Halle Berry. Kuch Hota here did it better. Kuch Hota here did it better. That is how you flirt while playing basketball. So anyways, scene. And then my next favorite scene came up. Them have one campfire thing, and them supposed to act out scenes from movies and dance and things like that. And there's this one part Angeli's acting out, and it's very seductive. Cause she have enough hair, and she did jump up and put her hand in her hair and toss her hair and so on and so forth. And Raul will come up on little boy where I watch about this too inappropriate. And that was cute. Then a film turn, and he gets the words "I love you." I don't know which movie name "I love you," and neither does Raul. But anyways, him did I try act it out, and him not get it. Not him not get it. Well, him not get it, and the people them not get it. So the same little boy him come up and he's like, him put him hand pan Raul chest. He's like, the person them in the audience, mostly Angelia, she really forget it. So she's like, I, and then him also like hug her something and say love, and then him pine pan her, and he's like, you, I love you, and he's like, oh yeah, I love you, and I'm like, stop, you're making me like you. Anyways, it was cute, I guess. So after that, rain start fall, and Raul is dancing in the rain, and Angeli should get one umbrella, and she's like, what you do? And she go to you, and eventually the umbrella blow, and the two of them have to go take shelter from the rain. She went up by now, and him ask her for dance, and she's like, no music, and then him pretend say him play the piano in the ear, and then all of a sudden, music, and the song that's playing, well, it's not the entire song. It's just like the instrumental is Kuch Hota here. But so that song is really, really nice. So that song I play, and him drag her close to him, and it's what him start to sway. And she didn't know a red saree looking so sexy and cute and all of that jazz. And two of them did a sway and a dance. Keep in mind, it's what them wet. Anyways, it still gives me the feels. It's what them a dance, I'm did a blush. So then boom! Good remember so she get married. So she kind of backward from him, and she run away and got hide in the darkness. Next, she hear one man a call her, and she thinks Rahul. So she say, I love you. Boom! And a Rahul, a man, her fiancé. And then he's like, oh, you do love me. And she's like, oh, shit. Well, she never said that, but her face was like, oh, shit. Yeah. So when Raul go back to where everybody did, because everybody did run first get shelter from the rain, Raul go back and him realize, say, she's there. Actually, I never see her. Him there look for her, and then him see she come in with Aman, and he's like him look on them. And Aman is like, oh, I know you, because the two of them did meet accidentally, some phone mix up. Them did meet. And he's like, oh, this is your Angeli. Him realized the little girl with the side of Rahul. And he's like, this is your Angeli. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, that's your Angeli. And he's like, yeah. And Aman just hug her up and look on him like, yeah, my woman that I want. Anyways, Raul vex cause him feel like say she did lie to him and they lead him on, which technically is kind of true. But sir. Bye. Anyways, the daughter and the grandmother want her to feel bad by crying. And I'm like, that one upset me. But other people really gonna miss her because she say, you know what, enough is enough. When Rahul realized she should get married, she asked him, you don't feel no way? And he's like, no, I'm happy for you. She's like, all right. And so she tell a man to push up the wedding because she need to get married to him now. So she can't just like get out all of them feelings here. I don't know how that really gonna work out. But anyways, yeah. So she tell everybody bye bye. And the same little boy what did Rowley cover up my eye and did do the I love you thing. He doesn't speak. It's not that he can't talk, he just doesn't. I guess selective mutism. So when him realized him did that crying, this is the first time speaking, he's like, please don't leave. And Angelique did that really a cry because she's like, oh damn. But anyways, good girl. Don't make the children them guilt her. And she cut. Then we have scene. And we have Raula cry for what? I don't know. And we have Angelia hurry up the date at the wedding. So the next thing we have Raul, his mother and his daughter go at the people them wedding. Them go at the people them wedding. And Angelia ball to Raul say, oh, a long time she love him. And him a ball to her. Not even know him they a ball to her both. Because never did say nothing. Just put him on his. So what him do is him put his hand on her heart. Him put her hand on his heart for sure say him love her. Boy, you better use your words. You left me for another woman, your friendship, and now you think I want to live my life. Anyways, I guess it have something to do with some symbolism. Anyways, but the heart speaks, yada yada yada. I don't know. Anyways, the other Angelique, she go see a man on the altar on a ball. And when him see her, at them time him realize, say him Angelique never love him. And I'm like, oh gosh, poor thing. Anyway, he gives them his blessing and the two of them get married on a ball. And that is literally how it is. Upsetting! I tell you, I can't find faults in a movie here. I can find so many faults. But this is my first movie review. I'll do better next time. So peace out.